So we're inside a temple thingy now. Shit's been like happening.
Okay.
How do you break up?
Oh.
It's exactly that. Speed there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, why not? Wee-hoo. Wee-hoo. Heavy metal. Oh, it does do it. Okay, shut up.
Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got it? Yeah.
That's not everything now. 10 missing somewhere.
10 orbs.
Boom.
Not much anything there, are we?
Air control. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Oh, we can. Let's fuck some shit up. Really? Ooh. Okay. It only charges until it's time to fire, and then it's like... Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop doing this now. I'll come back later. I'm sure I'll mop that up. Those last 10 up later. Uh-oh. Oh. That tense heartbeat it sounds whenever you get into the deep water.
Mm.
Let's go do it.
No, let's not.
It's not happening. Why is it not happening? Okay.
Look at him using his tail. Look at him
I think that's just glitching.
wiggling his little butt.
I think it's just a model issue. But okay. Alright, well. Oh yeah, the beach. Not the beach.
The mayor.
Yeah, the mayor.
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Yeah, guess what? You're gonna be waiting there a little while longer, because I'm gonna go to a completely different island. After I talk to this shady bastard.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village. And
Dog song, yeah.
And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Excuse me.
That was a rather sexual sound. I don't know why.
It was also accidentally weird. It was also accidentally directly into the microphone.
Burp.
So that was unintentional. My apologies. Completely forgot for a moment. My mind was just completely distracted by dog song. That was my alarm, by the way. So yeah, this is what we're looking for now. No, it's not. That's.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat?
No.
We best stay way
Let's
clear.
go do a thing.
I don't think we can tackle it.
Yeah, shut up. Ways of getting him to shut up.
Anyway.
Abuse. Much abuse.
Why are we going to Misty Island? I thought we needed to go to Fire Canyon.
But there's shit to be done on Misty Island. Let's see. How many was we got? 208. Okay, yeah. So we'll hopefully by the time we get out of here, we'll have enough orbs to give to Nosy McNeedleface.
And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
What an astute observation. Pointless. Totally pointless. Could have done that by going up there. Okay. Yeah, real combat. Finally. Well, as real as the combat in this game gets. I wonder how we solve this. Can you tell me at home, kids?
I love you. You love
I
me.
don't think we'll make it back.
Because I fucking said so.
Barney was cool.
Barney is a done. Oh my.
Okay, well, that's a thing. What's down here then? Nothing. Whole lot of not very much. Same story over here.
They're not over there.
They're not here, they're not there. I can't find my fucks anywhere.
That's good. I do quite like the other one though. If you lay thine eyes upon my field of fucks, you will find that it is barren, for I have none to give.
Oh no. I found my favourite meme of all time the other day.
Yeah?
It is.
What the flying fuck are you?
It's a muse.
No. That is
Shiny
a bag of
golden-
reefer.
It's a shiny golden lynx, I suppose it's supposed to be. Apparently, in the context of this game, it's a muse.
Hey dude, just gonna kill you now.
Knock you off this cliff. No
Like
big deal.
that.
MBD. Whatevs.
You wait for us there, Mr. Lynx.
Just some casual murder. I don't know if this is meant to be a race or...
This reminds me of the Farfetch thing in gold, silver, and crystal.
I don't even know what the Farfetch thing in gold, silver, and crystal even is.
You gotta chase the Farfetch around Ilex Forest, and then the guy will give you the HM for cut when you get him back.
Wow, that sounds like some very involved tech for a Game Boy game. There's all the Game Boy ones, right?
Yeah. The first original ones.
Yeah.
Actually, no, yellow was the first one for the Game Boy Color. No, it wasn't. Gold, silver, and crystal were the first ones for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, yellow just had the different color palettes for
That's right.
each
But
of the
crystal
towns.
was the
I don't
only
remember.
one that you could play on the Game Boy Color.
Oh, actually, that's
You couldn't play crystal on the original Game Boy.
So I mentioned earlier about how I occasionally mention
How many times have we got to chase this fucker?
until I catch it, unfortunately. But that almost worked to my advantage, actually. Yeah, so you were asking about like occasions in which I might have talked about your prowess or knowledge with the Pokemon games.
Yes.
Well, that was precisely one moment. Was at work when someone was talking about Pokemon, and obviously you came up in part of that as part of that conversation. I was saying that. So I know someone who knows a hell of a lot about Pokemon, like way more than what I would have thought. There's way more than I would have known. What the hell? Oh, it goes backwards. Fuck you. And I also got to correct them on which Pokemon game came first, because they insisted that Yellow came first.
No, they are so wrong.
They then went and did a Wikipedia search and proved themselves wrong. It was wonderful. What the? Do I have to attack it? Is that what's going on? Yeah, apparently I do.
Got you!
Okay, it's like a marmoset mixed with a lynx. Anyway, that was a thing. Yeah,
Bridge!
that happened. Can't tell me it didn't, because it certainly did. I don't care about you. You can go over there and just do whatever you want. Live your own life. I don't care. Whatever. MBD. What if? Oh, good. That's the second one. Thought they were looking at it. Oh, I know. Apparently, I'm gonna kill myself. Because why not? You know, it's as fun a thing to do around here as anything.
What, Misty Island?
Yeah. I mean, this place doesn't exactly scream happy fun time adventures, does it?
Well, you gotta make a game of it.
Okay. I'm down here now. Oh yeah, meme.
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 Memes.
Maymays.
Maymays.
With my maymays. Alright. It's great. Yep, I'm just gonna hang there for a moment. Sorry, it's just busy now. Maymays.
Are you coming for you, big dog? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you're right this thing.
I'm a stink. It's the fucking funniest thing ever. I laughed at it for a solid 15 minutes. I'll read it out afterwards because, like,
First, they came for the verbs.
that's it. I'll read it out
Oh,
because
okay.
I want to read it out because it requires a certain kind of voice. Like in my head, when I read it, it was in a sort of like John Cleese meets Eddie Izzard voice, and like you can just imagine it being like a Monty Python sketch. So, oh shit, that was close. Isn't there a shoot button? Can you shoot this stuff? No, I'm not. So yeah, what do you think?
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. I'll just give it a quick read. So it says, first they came for the verbs, then I said nothing, because verbing weirds language. Then they arrival for the nouns, and I speech nothing because I know verbs. I love it. Okay. Like it sounds like a Monty Python sketch. It's just beautiful. I speech nothing because I know verbs. And I think before that, Doge was my favorite meme.
Dog.
Yeah. Like, have you not noticed my t-shirt all afternoon?
I have, yes.
Yeah. I love this t-shirt. Do you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I have a... Excuse me.
I was gonna say, what the hell was that? That was like halfway between a nod and a head shake. Complete with that I don't
Sorry, I was
need.
trying to stop a yawn coming out.
No, it's fine. I was very confused. It seemed like you're trying to respond, but okay.
Yes, I've only seen up to the end of Series 3, though, so no spoilers, please.
Well, guess what?
What series is those?
1 to 3.
Oh, right, so you've only gone as far as me as well.
Yep, but that's because I've read all the books.
Are they any good?
They are fucking great.
Yeah?
Well, they are fucking great. Until I read another series of far, far superior fantasy novels, but like in terms of like fucking deep and intriguing and well thought out fantasy, like they are really good. Oh yeah, of course. That's what's right.
So what's this other series of books?
I read the Witcher books. Those are just
What, the ones based on the game?
the games based on the books.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, the books been out since the Witcher books have been around for as long as the Game of Thrones books.
Oh, why? Okay.
And in fact, the games, which I haven't played, but I do own, well, I own all except for 3, take place after the end of the books, which doesn't make sense canonically. But one day I do intend to actually sit down and give them all a proper go, because I hear they're very good. And I absolutely fucking love that series. I haven't finished the books because the 5th one hasn't been translated yet. Because they're by a man named Andrzej Sapkowski.
Polish?
Yep. And he's an amazingly creative guy.
Watch your back! We remember what happened the last time we were here.
Yeah, the Witch books are great. Like I highly recommend them if you like fantasy books or fairy tales and stuff like that. You know, check them out because they are true subversions of good tropes like that. You know, like one of the first stories I read was Geralt is wandering through. Oh shit! He's wandering through the woods and he comes across a house.
Hey, Jack! Can I...
And it's inside this house is a monster who has occasionally been known to allow women to stay in his house and like sort of live with him, feed him, cook for him, do the housework and everything in exchange for ridiculous amounts of riches. And it's basically like the Beauty and the Beast story.
Oh, yeah.
Except with a shit ton of women who are just basically abusing this poor dude for his money. And this dude who's happy to let them do so because he's getting companionship. Or another great one is he gets hired by a nobleman to convince a mermaid to drink a potion to become human, so they can get married. So that's what he tends to do. Is just like, hey, remember this story, like this particular classic fairy tale? Well, this is our version of it. Because like Geralt's thing is like, he's a witcher, obviously, which in the universe is someone who is hired to sort of kill monsters, take out contracts and stuff. But they're sort of hated by people because they're sort of like experimented on and given all these elixirs and everything, which sort of mutate them. So they're like really fast reflexes, they're able to see in the dark and stuff like that, and they're sort of treated as monsters themselves. And Geralt's got a really strong sense of morals. So like he'll sometimes take a job simply to not let that creature be killed. Like someone will be like, hey, we want you to hunt that. Well, again, another story is a village is getting terrorized by a dragon. And a whole band of these mercenaries from various walks of life, like dwarves, a couple of elves, people and everything like that, all go off in hunt of this dragon, and Geralt goes along just because he's interested. And when they get there, they find out that this dragon is actually a golden dragon, and it's like fully cognizant. In fact, it speaks to them and tells them to leave and everything. And it basically just sort of sits there and watches as these people get gradually massacred by this dragon because they're trying to kill it, and it doesn't want to be fucked with. It's great. Okay, so I can't break those apparently. That's what I was trying to do there, by the way. I was trying to,
that's what I figured you were trying to do.
Trying to figure out if I can break these damn boxes, but apparently I can't because the things aren't coming over to get. Oh. Let's try this door. Can go out here. Cool. Oh god damn. I am just. Whew. Whew. Pulling it kind of close in places here. Okay, don't get the red thing though. Where even are we now? What have we even done? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
What is our mission?
Kind of just
What is our
watching.
purpose? Oh shit! We've only got one. Return to the Dark Ego Pool. Return the Muse. Yeah, we've got that. Scout flies. I pressed the circle button again. It's not gonna stop. It's going to drive me crazy.
At least there's a scout fly.
Yes, that should be 4. Yeah. Thing. Oh, it's okay. It's only a mud puddle. It's fine to fall in. Falls are kind of precarious in this game. You can't really see where you're going or what. Okay.
Thanks, camera.
Why won't even okay, I think the camera got stuck in the geometry there. It wasn't moving. Okay, there's just a thing there now. Okay. He hit me in the air, but it didn't hurt me, and
Could you rub my feet?
missed. Okay, that's fine. Sure, see if I can. Okay. I don't need to fight you, so I won't. Oh, okay. A little bit rusty, it seems.
It would appear that way.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. It's suddenly not very fine. Yeah, super not fine. Even that thing there is just like, the fuck just happened?
Say goodnight, Jak.
Did we kill him, or what? Did fate conspire to massacre this poor child in front of our eyes? Is it what we did? Haha. I got a concussion, but I killed the thing. That's all that matters. Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? No, that's... I admit, that seems a little bullshit, but it's okay, because it worked in my favor. Finally! Oh, okay. I'm not Okay, shit's opening up. Shit's about to get real, I think.
Lots of egg scout fly over there as well.
Over there.
Over there.
Hmm. Scoutfly. 5 of them. Just on someone's house now.
I thought you were on a ship.
And look! Power cell! Boom! I forgot about that rather annoying death from last time. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.